Yo, welcome back to Hooked on Friendship. And this time we're doing it at night. This is a late night podcast, almost early morning podcast. It's me, Ethan, ya boy, Sheboygan, with my guy, Steven. What up, Steven?
Yo,
No,
finally
we don't
doing,
want to know how to play. Sorry.
finally doing some Smash, some late night smashing.
Maybe not smashing. I'm not an adult.
That's.
I think it's a joke every time. No, it's just like, it doesn't matter who you're playing Smash with. It's just like, yo, you guys want to smash? And then that's like the entire thing. It's just like it devolves into that so quickly.
It's culturally acceptable at this point.
Gotta take Hot Cloud. What's your phone doing? Mute your stinking phone, Steve.
Message in the Queen in your chat at this hour. What? I'll just put the.
Yo, free percent. Bro.
Oh.
I'm just so like.
Oh my gosh, you.
I'm just so used to the podcast being like, you know, like I'm used to it being OOT, even though we've only really done that once. It's just like that's just what I'm used to it being. So it's weird that we're actually here doing this. You know, like it's kind of nice, honestly. I'm happy to be here with you.
Honestly, same.
Bro, I'm just fishing for a back air right now.
After so long.
We
man.
just, for reference, we just spent 2 hours messing with audio stuff because we got new mics. So we spent 2 hours messing with audio stuff, and we're just kind of done.
I am so out of it right now.
I'm just so happy to be done with this, honestly. Oh man. I'm wondering if I didn't test it, but I'm not sure if the clicking picks up on
Oh yeah,
the mic. We never tested that. But honestly, I'm just done. I don't want to test it. If it does, some little ASMR for you guys.
It's a game controller, so
It's
worth it.
the proper controller is what you mean.
Yeah, true.
I just shot that the complete wrong way. Oh man.
I have no excuse for my poor play. Maybe just the 2
I mean,
hours.
you don't really play Kazuya though.
I mean, I have been more so consistent.
Yeah, more consistently than before. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
It's
man.
just Kazuya being Kazuya, honestly.
True. Kazuya kills so stinking early. It's ridiculous. Oh man. I got coffee a little bit. For reference, it's like midnight right now. We're just decided to record a podcast episode. The benefits of living by yourself. I'm totally kidding.
At
My
16.
At 16. No, my brother's in the other room, so we're keeping it quiet. Oh my gosh. We're keeping it quiet for him a little
Even
bit.
game, boys. Even game.
Even game. Good job, boys. Even game. No, I beat you out there, I think. Oh my gosh. You know, you're so skilled at the game, Steven. What was that 10-hit combo you just did there? That was kind of sick.
Oh my god.
That doesn't even kill. That's... Yeah, no.
Also just poor representation, honestly.
Of what? You
Like,
playing Smash?
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man. Bro, my monitor is kind of nice. I'm looking at the difference between like the recording and the actual game right now, and it's pretty nice. I'm just gonna brag here a little bit.
Did you switch it back to 1080? I mean, clearly you did.
No, I did, yeah, because it's
so
through
much
the
worse.
it's through the adapter that I was swapping it to 720 for Ocarina of Time, so we're back to 1080 now, which is a very good thing. 720, you never realize how good 1080 is until you go back to 720. You're just staring at a block on a screen. Like, except that noticeable.
Except if you switch to 1080 on like an N64 game or something, then it looks like literal polygons just floated.
It looks like my jawline. Oh my gosh. I'm literally just so happy to be playing right now.
And finally, technically starting this, maybe, possibly.
I don't know. We're not sure if we're posting this yet. We're just kind of playing, having some fun. You know.
We wanted something to do after. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're so awake. I'm so, like, I was messing with the mic so much that I'm just so done, you know. But I'm awake now, so like I feel like I could be here for a while, and then just like, you know, I feel like I could be here for a while, and it's just like, oh, rough.
I keep forgetting which upbeat he has.
Oh yeah, like sometimes the music are confusing, but I'm just like I'm ready to be awake and do things, but like I just didn't want to play OOT right now. You know, it's just like I want to play something that's a little more engaging for me and something
also,
that I just know I'll enjoy.
Oh,
Also,
damn it.
Tried to say
And
that.
also something that you've played before.
Yeah, just a little familiar, but also something that we can really do together. You know.
Yeah, instead of just chatting.
So right now it's just us two. We're the main two that are going to be doing the podcast, really. But we are planning on having guests every week. So we record on Sundays and it gets posted, I think, on probably the Saturday after. So you always get a podcast like a week after. Excuse me. A week after it's done, really. Because, I mean, I'm busy. It takes time for me to edit these together and throw them up there. But, like, we're hoping to get out one once a week, but who knows? We're busy people.
It really depends on how life goes.
That's pretty true. But honestly, you might never hear this, so there's that too.
Also, like, if one of us is busy, the other could deal with posting it.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't really talked about you editing. I think it was just kind of like me, and then we hadn't really talked about you messing with it.
Really. True. I mean, we also haven't really talked about how much editing we're gonna do.
I'm not planning on doing much. It's pretty much just the only editing I'm really planning on doing is just like,
oh crap,
is just kind of touching up the beginning and the end. Really.
Yeah.
That's really all I'm planning on doing. I'm not. It's meant to be just like a sit down kind of thing, you know. I'm not trying to do heavy editing to make like a video out of it. Because that's a whole nother thing in itself. And I just don't, like, to make an actually good video, I just really don't have the time.
Yeah.
Like, I just figuring that out is just interesting.
This beginner is just purely embarrassing for me. I don't know why I'm just out of it for Smash right now.
I'm not playing bad. I'm playing kind of good, actually.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think I was gonna make that.
Oh, man.
I really need to get my act together.
To be fair, though, I'm playing my main, and you are not, so...
To be fair, it's also midnight.
But, I mean, aren't you normally awake at midnight, though?
Not playing Smash, though.
See, when I play games, it's always at midnight, so, I don't know.
Like, I play games at night, but, like, more so solo because I don't have people to play with at home. So, like...
I guess that makes sense.
Competition mindset at night really isn't a thing for me.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense.
I mean, also at night, except for one night, you're pretty alone for that too, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, I pretty much just, honestly, recently it's just been Tears of the Kingdom. Like,
play Tears of the Kingdom 2 player. Oh
like,
my
oh,
the
yeah,
lag
it's mostly
on OBS. Oh my gosh.
I tried to play Smash on OBS once. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's like you literally just you do a move, it comes out so much later. It's so ridiculous. Oh, I was gonna try and sing there. There it is.
Oh my gosh. Please, sir, have mercy.
Oh, I messed it up so bad. There's a bunch of lag time on that. Oh my gosh. I'm not killing it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I was not doing good there. I hit you with it 3 times though. That's a little rough. The trust I had that would not hit me. Oh my goodness. Oh, tried to drop through the stage and it just did not work for me there. Oh man, I wonder if all the clicking comes through. I'm really
It
curious.
would be great if it did, honestly.
It really would be. What was that angle, bro? Actually, what was that angle? It's just like I did my down till it shot you backward. It's a weird sour spot. Oh my goodness. So what have you even been doing recently? Like, I mean, I've been school, work, obviously. I mean, you're done with school, but work stuff. You been doing anything else?
The past, like, well, not. I have been going to a couple friends' houses. I haven't really been hanging out with much from church.
Making your rounds, friends with Ben. I mean, what? No, sorry. Keep going.
But game
The rating pending on this podcast.
game time has primarily pretty much been Minecraft recently.
Minecraft, bro. What?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I got added to, oh my gosh, to a friend's server.
Oh shoot. All right, yeah, you got added to Arya's server, right?
Oh, we're name dropping? Okay.
I mean, we're not giving last names. I don't know.
I was hesitant to add, like, Nathan then.
I mean, it's only when we're talking about, like, stories and stuff that I think name dropping really matters.
Yeah, but, I would go over to, like, Nathan's house for, like, the beginning of last week. I lived there pretty much, which was great.
Oh, man. That's fun.
Since, well, you weren't gone. You were just busy.
I was just busy. We're figuring it out, though.
I mean...
That was a bunch of whiffing.
You had just come back.
Yeah,
so.
I went on the Quinninia trip, which is essentially like we're doing a musical, and we travel around all of our state, and we just visit all of the places and do our musical to spread the gospel. So it's pretty cool. We're just like just doing a musical. It's a lot of fun. Don't worry though, I'm not a theater kid.
One of them is. That's
I mean,
part of it.
that's true. We have some theater kids, but I am not one of them, so you don't have to worry about that.
There'll be no singing on this podcast.
I don't know, man.
For a second, I thought you weren't dead from that
late night
175.
singing sounds kind of dope to me.
I mean, we talked about you. Well, I talked about you doing rap.
Doing a rap
for
at the beginning.
outro.
Oh shoot! Tried for the call out, did not work. Oh man, this is rough. There it is.
The question is, what would you even rap?
I mean, I would probably do, obviously, Returns is one of the easiest ones. You know, like
sure.
Returns by NF, there's a portion in it that I know very well. And so, like, I mean, also, I know a good amount of raps, but, like, the ones that would actually, like, sound fun would probably just be that one. I don't know of any, I mean, there's, like, Have Me by Holbe. I know that one.
I mean, also, like, Returns you've been doing more consistently recently.
Oh, no, I've been doing that one for years.
No, well, but, like, I've been hearing it more consistently recently.
It's because I got back into it. I've just been listening to more music recently. A friend of mine asked me to make a playlist for her, and so I just, like, I started just going through some of my older, dang, nice. I started going through some of my older music and everything, so I've been re-listening to a lot of the songs that I used to listen to, and I found that I still know a lot of them. You know, like, I haven't really lost the memory of all the songs that I've listened to, which I thought was really neat, is, like, there's songs I haven't listened to in literally forever, but I know all of the lyrics to.
Yeah, me and Douglas were actually talking about that, like, last year, about the power of music, like, the way it triggers memories more.
Yeah, music
than
does
most
trigger
things.
me, honestly.
Because, like, especially for me, I'm somebody who, like, knows a lot of songs, but I can't just sing it most of the time without, like, any basis of music or anything. But if, like, I hear the start of a song, and I'm just like,
yeah,
oh,
like,
it's this song.
For me, I can't remember the first verse. Like, the first, like, line of the song is normally where I have my problems. I'm not dead. Okay, cool. I thought I was dead
I
there
thought
for a second.
Jigglypuff was gonna just be dead from that.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna be dead there. I like that we used our real names for our names here. Ethan and Ted Bundy.
I had to represent.
Oh, bro, that was rough. No, but it's just been really nice to listen to like a lot of my older music. Like it's just, you know, like I haven't listened to a lot of them is so long that like it's just like it's so nostalgic. Which I mean, like honestly, I feel like our society baits nostalgia a lot nowadays. But like sometimes nostalgia can be nice.
You've also been branching out more with your music taste.
Yeah, I've been like I said that one person who asked me to make basically put my playlist on Spotify because I don't use Spotify, and then just send it to her. Like she also sent me hers, so I've been branching out a little bit. You didn't tech, my guy.
Come here. Oh, dang it.
The super armor I just launch across the screen. No, but
you're at 80 there.
I don't know. That was stupid of me. Oh, maybe. No, maybe not.
Dude, that was like a straight 70%.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, I should have had that one. No! That's like a free 35%. It's kind of stupid, actually. Oh, crap! Oh, it's fine. I didn't. Again, rating pending.
Crap's like PG.
Oh, shoot! Oh, man. Oh, that was a rough one. I was doing so good at the beginning.
Yeah.
But a lot of my combos aren't coming out. I also got more comfortable with using down air rest, which isn't true. So, I mean, like, oh, man.
Also slowly coming back from my crappy performance at the start.
Bro, your first round was so rough.
Dude, I was just zoned out so much from the past, like, couple hours.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Oh man, yeah. I'm just coming down from that frustration. If honestly, it feels like when I beat an Elden Ring boss. Like that's how it feels right there.
We also lost men on the way.
Oh yeah, we had a person who was gonna join us, but he clocked out. So he said nah. He's like, I'm done with this. He's like, it's getting too late for me, guys. I'm done for right now.
Oh my gosh, not this crap again.
Yeah, no, he was done. He's like, I'll come back when you have it figured out.
Well, we just wake him up for this.
Yeah, we wake him up. Yeah, no, he's spending the night in the other room, like he does every night because he's my brother.
I was gonna say, are we keeping that confidential?
Oh no.
I jinxed myself. Oh, it lasts that long, really?
Yeah, it's really long.
Wow.
The hitbox is so accurate. It's like honestly, it's got the hitbox of a deflection, but it's not. And it's kind of stupid.
I really just jinxed myself. I should just shut up. Forget.
Oh shoot! It did side B? What the?
Forget that this is a podcast. I'm just not gonna talk anymore.
You're just done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was what a comeback.
Terrible.
Oh man, I juggled you for a little bit there. Also, did you see that down air up tilt rest though? That was kind of nice. I mean, I was a stock ahead at that point, so I had nothing to lose there.
Yeah.
I was like, I can get my free 50%. I wasn't sure it would work though, but I try and go for the hype plays. Oh man. Do a little stretch.
I annoy you.
I mean, you can
No,
if you want to.
I genuinely just
I really,
don't.
no, there's there's literally only one character I don't like in this entire game, and that is just King K. Rool. I don't like fighting him. I don't like playing him. I just don't like the character.
It's a really weird character for me. I just hate fighting a little Mac for some reason.
It's because you as like when you're fighting, you don't really knock a character off stage that much. Like that's just not how you play. So like a character that is really good on stage, when you don't really knock them off, that's like, because that's like his only weakness, you know.
Yeah.
So I think personally, I think that's why you don't like them that much. But that is my theory. Oh shoot, messed that one up. Oh, rough. Oh, you get invincibility there? That's dumb. Rough. Oh, there it is.
You dodged
There it
around
is.
that so perfect.
It was so perfect. I'm just so stinking good at this game. Oh. Oh, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
How? What? Jigglypuff, come on, man. I already know what character I'm gonna do next.
Uh-oh.
It will be a callback to last week. Well, earlier this week, I guess.
When was that?
Sunday.
Was it Sunday? Oh yeah, we're recording on a Tuesday right now. I know I said Sundays earlier. We're recording on Tuesday.
Oh my god.
I barely hit that one. They can probably hear that. It's been mashing. Absolutely mashing. Oh man. I don't know why I don't think that reaches farther. What were we talking about? I completely lost.
Music.
I just
Alright.
went straight into that. Oh my goodness.
There was music.
I don't remember. I'm so happy to have coffee tomorrow morning. Oh, yeah, actually later this morning.
Yeah.
I'm going out to coffee with one of my best friends. So I'm excited.
He's been demoted to one of.
Well, I mean, like, I mean, that's not a demotion. That just means other people
Oh
got.
my god.
Like, that's not a demotion. That just means other people got promoted. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I just have close friends now. Not a heck of a lot of them.
Also, I hate, again, that this is representation. We should have done this Sunday. Because
No,
I feel
what's
like I
Sunday?
was playing better on Sunday.
Oh, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was playing worse. Who knows?
Playing different characters.
I'm swapping. You don't have to.
Oh wait, I already... You want to go, bro?
Sure. Oh, man. Bro, did you play Brawl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
started with Brawl.
I did. I started with Melee, and then I moved to Brawl. But, like, Brawl Meta Knight. Oh, my gosh. It was actually insane. It's so annoying.
Oh my gosh! I held down too much.
Bro, oh my goodness.
I despise everything.
Oh, man, I don't know why I went for that. I was not making that. Oh, man. I thought I would get you in the up tier in there, like jab lock. It's not technically a jab lock, I guess. But it is like, it's true for a little bit. Sweet spot. Bro, his up. What point does his up E kill?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true at 90? Sick. I don't know. I don't play Pikachu that much. I'm just like figuring it out as I go, kind of. Like I know how to play Pikachu. I just don't play him that much.
Back in the days when you mained Pichu.
Yeah, I play Pichu a lot. At the beginning of Ultimate, I mained Pichu. Well, you went through? What was that? Yeah, I mained Pichu for a little bit, which is, I guess it's similar. Wow. I'm so excited. I run a club. Wow, I run a film club essentially. It's like book club but just for film. And we're doing La La Land next. I'm really hyped for that. I love that movie. I just think it's really fantastic. So like, I'm just really excited to do that one. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun and really great. That movie is so wacky to predict. It's so stinking weird. But like, we're doing La La Land next. I'm really happy because that film does an amazing job at just like telling you things without saying them, which I think is a problem for a lot of films nowadays. Nowadays is they tell you everything. Like I like to pick on Star Wars because Star Wars is really easy to pick on, but like they just tell you everything. It's like this person is so cool and smart, and like they can do this, that, and the other thing, and it's like okay, but like show us those things. Don't just tell us, show us.
And it also is like it makes you feel like you're a child. Like
yeah, they don't treat you like an adult. They just it's so funny because children's movies like normally do a better job at showing and not telling than a lot of movies that are like for adults now. Because a lot of the action films like your Marvels, Disney products. But I mean some of like DC stuff and HBO stuff has been like this too. Is like, but it's just they just get into a habit of just telling you everything and not actually putting in the effort to show you these things. And it's just kind of ridiculous. Oh, it was true. You would have died, but like, oh man. I see you fishing for it. I see you fishing for it.
Why wouldn't I, man?
I mean, I guess that's fair, but like, I see you fishing for it. You're not getting that out of me. I'm also S tier. You can't do that against another S tier. I think you're mixing up which character I'm playing. I'm not playing Pikachu. I'm playing Pikachu. Oh, yeah, you do that a lot, but I just sometimes just don't see it coming. Oh shoot, that was a nice spot. Whoa, can I drift off? Oh, okay. I'm just dead. Sometimes you can drift out. Like if you're by the edge, you can just drift off of that. Oh man, nope, no, super armor, bro.
Oh, wait, I forget. Does Pikachu low profile? I know Pichu does.
Low profile laser?
Yeah.
I think he does. I'm not 100% sure.
You want to test this for
Sure.
science? He does.
Yeah, he does. I thought so.
That's so annoyed. So I'll just do this instead.
Oh man. Patooey. Bow. Oh man. I've always wanted to play Smash on camera. I don't know. I like.
Your dream to be Hungry Box.
Honestly though, Hungry Box is so cool, and he gets to do Smash stuff all the time. I'm just not good enough at Smash to get to that point. Like I'm not bad. I think I'm pretty good. Like, but I'm just not that
Way
good,
above
you know?
average.
Like, yeah, I'm definitely above average at Smash. It's just like I'm not at
Not
that
pro.
point to play like that much, or like for where people would care as much about my commentary on Smash, you know?
Yeah.
Because they only, you know, if you're not pro, most of the time people don't care about your commentary on games as much. Well, I mean, at least games like Smash.
That's very competitive. Based.
Yeah, it's like the Smash community is so stinking competitive, and I think that it's kind of its downfall a little bit, but also that's part of what makes it so awesome. Is like there's not a lot of casual Smashers. Like, if you're playing whatever, if you're playing Smash, you're most likely somewhere in the competitive league. Hey, like, you know, did you see that? I saw you weren't at percent. I was like, I'll just toss him once. If I can grab him again, then he's dead. But a lot of them are just trying to get to pro, or at least a lot better at the game. And I think that's where it differs from games like. I'm trying to think of a couple, but like a lot of shooters, honestly. Like, if you like, a lot of people would just play shooters, and people would just enjoy you playing a shooter.
Yeah.
But there's not a lot of people who just play Smash, where people would just enjoy you watching Smash. You know, like the people who stream Smash and aren't good at it, like, get kind of a lot of crap. You know, because if you're streaming Smash, people kind of just expect you to be good at it.
I mean,
I feel like.
Yeah, because nobody, if they want to watch Smash of people not good at it, they just, like, get their siblings to play with them.
they play with us, right?
Yeah.
Is they'd watch this.
And also,
that's what this is.
I feel like Smash's audience in general, when they watch competitive Smash, feel like they're better at Smash. If that
That's
makes
not
sense.
me, but like, cause I there are some times where I feel like that, but most of the time I'm like, dang. Yeah, a lot of people give a lot of crap because they're like, man, I'm so much better than this person. That's just not my personality.
Yeah.
But like, I get that a lot. Like, there's a lot of times where people are like, man, I'm so much better at this game than this person, and that's kind of like, if you were in the position, because a lot of the time it's not how good you are, it's how good the other person is. And if the person is really good, even if the other person is really good, it makes them look bad. If that makes sense. Like, if somebody's really good at Smash, or just significantly better than you are, or even just that round, like they're just playing better that round, like, it makes the other person look really bad, even though they might not necessarily be. It's just because that person was playing really well, so it just made it look like they were worse at the game. And I feel like that happens a lot, and then people are kind of just like, oh man, I'm better than them, even though it's like, in that situation, you would have done about the same, you know?
I mean, also, when watching streams and stuff, you feel a lot better about yourself because you don't have to prove yourself in front of, like, hundreds of people, potentially.
Sometimes thousands.
Yeah.
Not necessarily millions when it comes to Smash, but...
Also, just fighting games in general, usually, because of the competitive nature, drain more of a competitive audience.
Ooh. Oh, that was sad.
That
was so sad.
Grab reach.
It's so bad.
Oh, the bear reach.
Oh man. Oh, I tried to have a hard read there. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I can make that. Yeah, let's go. Only for your stupid up B that kills that 100%. Like, that's really dumb. There it is. That took me so long. Bro, it's gonna be so fun when we have a guest on. I mean, you know, obviously this is fun anyways. But like,
I mean,
when we get a guest on, like, it'll be fun when we have a guest on, because they'll bring like an interesting element to it, of like things that we don't normally talk about.
Yeah, considering that, like, us talking is the most common without a third party.
Yeah, we don't have a lot to talk about because we just like
Are with each other.
we just talk all the time. So it'd be more interesting with somebody who we don't really talk with. You know, it's like, because we're gonna talk about different things because we don't talk with them.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of hard to mix, like, because you kind of confuse, like, what's personal and what's not. It's like, we talk a lot about a lot of personal things.
Yeah.
So when you're coming on a podcast, you don't really do those things as much. So talking about, like, the, like, more personal stuff that you would normally talk about, you can't really do that if you're gonna post it online.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just kind of stuck in this weird median area.
You're an idiot.
Unless you're an idiot. But I am not an idiot, or so I like to think.
Hey, what's that saying about me? Hold on.
You. But it's like confusing those two. It's kind of weird sometimes. But What do you do for work again? Like
build and repair computers.
I thought that was it. I wasn't.
Oh,
Oh man, you want a free 16%?
No, it's
Just
fine.
kick.
It's fine.
Kick.
That'd be like 20, honestly. Oh, close.
17. Which is about as much as I did to you. Wee.
Oh, I see. That auto
The auto turnaround betrayed you.
I was relying in it too much. I just kicked an arrow back in your face.
Oh, that was like perfect spacing for me. Oh my goodness. Man, it's been so much fun picking up iLife. I've been trying to pick up new characters and just learn how to play more characters, so I'm not playing like the same like, 3 characters all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's been nice to pick up different characters and learn different characters. Because you know, that's what I love about Smash. I was playing Brawlhalla with Solomon the other day. Solomon's one of my coworkers. I grew up with him. But I was playing Brawlhalla with Solomon the other day, and we were playing with his girlfriend too. It was already a problem. But the thing about it is we were playing Brawlhalla, obviously, and Brawlhalla has like not that much variety. You know, it has like a couple different weapons, and then it kind of has
Dang it.
a couple different weapons, and it has like a couple different character sets, and that's kind of it. You know, but Smash has just like there's a bunch of different characters, and a bunch of different like there's so many ways to mix it up is what I'm trying to say. It's like there's a bunch of ways to play Smash. And that's why it's so interesting every time, is because the characters have so many different moves, you kind of just don't know what's going to happen. You know, like with Brawlhalla, there's a lot of consistency. Like you can pick a character, and it's not really going to change the game much. You're pretty much playing the same game. It's more like a skin in Fortnite than it is in like an actual different character. So you kind of, but because what makes Fortnite interesting is like the luck of the draw, right? And the different people that you come up against, and like the building aspect is a lot of it. But
yeah,
like what Brawlhalla has is they have like pretty much the same maps. I mean, there's some variety, but it's really not a lot. So you're kind of just playing. There's so much consistency that it feels like you're playing the same round over and over again. Which some people like that. I mean, that's why speedrunning exists.
Yeah.
Right? Is the same, like you're running the same thing over and over and over again, trying to get better at it. Which, that's cool. It's just not for me, you know? Like, I have some respect for people who can do, like, and play games. Like, do speedrunning and play games like that. It's just, like, really consistent, the consistency, I get kind of bored of it, you know? It's like,
I'm sort of the same, except for certain video games like Super Mario 64. I got into speedrunning a little bit, just didn't have enough time to put in to be like really good at it.
yeah.
I tried to get into Zelda speedrunning, but I prefer to have more of a above average approach to that. Except OOT.
Oh yeah, you speedrun OOT?
A little bit. I learned the 80% route and done it a couple times, but not much, because it's hard and very annoying. You literally have to code inside the game as you play.
Really?
How
does that work?
You pretty much do various tasks, and then as you do it, it's manipulated the code a certain way. So, like, to tell the game to do this, or to send you here, you pretty much force it to do what you want.
That's kind of neat, though.
A lot of older games have that, like, Super Mario World has that to an extreme extent. But you pretty much just toy with the memory of it, because on the N64, I believe it's the N64 I'm thinking of, that memory of a game for like save files and stuff is saved in the game cartridge, not in the console.
Is it really?
I think so. I know one.
I know
console
the
does that.
DS does that. But,
Yeah,
like,
the DS I knew did that. I forget
I don't know
if the
about the
64
other one.
does it.
I don't know. It's cheap.
Oh, that didn't catch you.
That's neat though. So you got into it a little bit, but it just wasn't for you.
Mainly when it was really the only game that I played. Because it was the first Zelda game I played, and it got me really into Zelda, which got me into getting books and stuff, but I couldn't buy more Zelda games. So, yeah, and so if I wanted to play more, I'd just get them from the library. Which, if dealing in discs, that's a very hit or miss situation.
Yes.
Which is why I'm glad that back then I only had a 2DS, so I never really had to worry about that issue, because like scratching and stuff didn't really happen. If it did, they'd throw it out because like it'd just be to the point of no return. The auto turnaround is not my friend today.
It was on Sunday.
Yeah.
No, it looked like it hit, didn't it? It looked like it should have gotten it.
Hit right below it. Oh, really? Okay.
That barely hit you. No, I tried to get into speedrunning Breath of the Wild for a little bit, and like that, I think that speedrun is so neat. But again, I get bored when I'm doing this same thing over and over.
Even with your favorite game.
Yeah, like Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time, and if I'm just doing the same thing over and over again, it's just like I get bored of it. Because part of why I play games is to get away from my consistency. Like, I have a very consistent life. Like, I do the same thing every single week, and the same thing happens every single week. So, like, part of why I play games is to escape that. And so when I play a game and then I just have more of that, it kind of, it doesn't take me away from life anymore, it just reminds me of it, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
because it just feels the same.
It's because it's more of the same.
The auto turnaround is not.
Rough. So, I mean, it's really hard for me to get into games that are very consistent. So, like, sometimes even roguelikes are hard for me. Because it just, getting into a game that's so consistent, it's just, again, I want to get away from that consistency. So, it's really hard for me to want to play games like that. And some of them are really good, and that's awesome, and I've acknowledged that, but it's still hard for me to get into them. That was like a headshot. Run it back, check the recording.
Just stop the podcast.
You know, but it's really hard for me to get into games that are really consistent, or anything that is like very, very consistent. That's like, even at my job, I work at Chick-fil-A, and I run the fryers and the breading in the back. And one of the hardest things for me in that job is because of how consistent it is. But it's really hard for me. And so the reason I'm still at that job is because I do it with, obviously, like I said, my friend Solomon. And we have a lot of fun conversations which mixes up that consistency. So, the only time I can really do consistent... I don't low profile that anymore. The only time I can really do consistent things is when I'm doing them with people. Because that changes the consistency. So, then is it really consistent, you know? And so, I mean, I guess that's just my problem, in general. Is I need things to change. I just need things to change, because otherwise I lose interest. I just can't do it.
You get bored of it.
Yeah. And that's why I struggled in school a lot. Is like I struggled with school a lot because it felt like the same thing over and over again. And I'm almost done now. I'm a senior, so like I'm almost done, and I'm just so excited for it to be done, just to mix up my everyday life. Because my everyday life is just like kind of school, work, and reading my Bible. So it'll be so nice when I finally mix that up, because then I don't have that consistency anymore, and my life feels more interesting. And I'm just so excited for that. I'm just so ready to be done. What was that crab range?
You also just like have a year to do whatever.
Yeah, I'm taking a gap year, so I have a year to kind of just mix it up so much. I'm so excited. I'm just literally so stinking excited. I don't know where you guys are at, whoever listening to this, if anyone. But
If this ever goes out.
That's
to
true.
the public.
I feel like it will.
Eventually, at least.
Just maybe not for a little bit. It won't be July like it is now, so if it does, most likely. But
You
feel
won't
free
when
I'm running. But you know, if you are, just feel free to leave a comment on how you feel about that.
If you,
Like and subscribe.
If you listen to this part.
If you listen to this far, if you even make it this far,
we'll know.
if
true
you,
fans.
the true fans who made it 46 minutes into the podcast, the true fans who bared through the rough start. No, honestly, it was like a rough center, but that's okay. But honestly though, it's just
great.
just the consistency. I need change. That's part of what, yeah. I really need change. And I've been talking with a lot of people about that recently, trying to get that change. Like, I picked up skateboards, and her back area is like insane. It basically touched your nose and why. But I mean, like
It's
that.
like the Wrigley.
That's true. But I picked up skateboarding just to try something different. It's been pretty fun so far. But I'm picking up new hobbies. I had a person ask me, they're like, why? I told them to pick up a hobby, and they were like, why would I do that? And I was like, well, hobbies is how you build like new friendships. Is like a lot of what people talk about and a lot of what people bond over is common experiences. That's what a lot of friendship is common experiences. Whether that common experience is church or fishing or games or, you know, doing a podcast, right? Is common experiences is what builds friendship. So if you have common experiences with people, then you can, like, if you're picking up a new hobby, you're finding different people and you're doing something different. You know, you pick up new friends because you're like, you have that common experience of like, oh, I do that too.
Yeah.
Like, often I have friends who are like, the only thing that related me to them is we have like a same struggle or something like that. It's like, oh man, I struggle with this weird thing, like, or like certain points of like, sometimes small amounts of like OCD or something like that, you know? Or like, oh man, I hate that too. But, you know, like, you bond over those things because you feel like someone is similar to you. I mean, it's scientifically proven that like, you generally gravitate towards people who you perceive are like you. And so that's why Steve and I are doing this podcast. Because you're exactly like me.
Sadly.
Sadly, bro, what's wrong with me? I don't know, I'm pretty great. No, but it's like,
Humble
that's
too.
true. That's why you pick up new hobbies, though, is to find different people and to build new friendship. Have those common experiences with other people than you normally would. Because if you keep doing things with the same people and you keep doing the same things, you're only going to get the same outcomes, the same results with the same people.
Me and you. No.
Which, I mean, like, isn't a bad thing, obviously, but if you're looking for a change, if you're looking for a change in consistency, like I am,
Yeah.
you need to do something different. Which I would always do that. I would complain about consistency, and then I would keep doing what I was doing. I would literally be the definition of insane That's that's the point. Because I would complain about how inconsistent my life is. Be like, man, I really need to switch it up. And then I'll just add more of what I was doing, just putting it at a different time and calling it a day. You know, I wouldn't actually change what I was doing. I would just put it at a different time. You know, that's not really changing. That's just shifting.
Yeah, and also, like, when talking about change all the time, like, oh yeah, I really need to change this and stuff, it kind of puts in your head like, oh yeah, I'm changing that because I have in my head that I am going to, but never do.
Yeah, I didn't struggle with that as much, but yeah, I definitely see that. So this is just what I've been working on recently. Just trying to switch up my life a little bit because I don't want to fall back into old habits. I struggled a lot with certain things. I went through depression for a little while.
Okay.
A little while. It was like a year or two, which is fairly light for people going through depression. And when I came out, I was like, you know, I wanted to swap up my life like crazy, so I wouldn't go back there, right? Because part of what like put me in that is this situation and what I was doing, which I did a little bit, but I didn't enough, and so I just kept falling back into old habits of like, man, I suck and stuff like that, you know, like those same ideas and the same concepts and everything. And so obviously, if you're doing the same thing, you're gonna get the same outcomes. And so I did. So I just kept falling back and back and back and back until I truly changed what I was doing. So I'm just trying to change it up more. Get my life more situated.
Get a little more exciting.
Honestly. Like, just get a little bit more away from those feelings that I had and the life that I lived. Because it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was just a constant cycle.
Yeah.
But
You've also been branching out just generally more so, not even just with music.
Oh yeah, I've been trying a whole bunch of different things. Again, just trying to change up consistency is really just what I'm trying to do. And it shows in everything that I'm doing. You know, whether it's a pot. How did that not kill you?
Immortal plants.
Whether it's a podcast with one of my closest friends, or if it's just like eating pizza instead of salad. Kidding. That's maybe not a good change.
Just say.
That's maybe not a good thing. Oh, I thought I could cancel that and get you out of it. I should have just waited.
I mean, pizza is salad, honestly.
Pizza? What?
There are vegetables. There is spinach, potentially.
Potential on pizza? Spinach on pizza? That sounds like a monstrosity, my guy. What?
My sister forced me to eat that.
What would that be? Would that be like
ago.
a chicken type pizza or something?
No,
like that?
it was literally just cheese and spinach and crust.
Why? You monster! What are you, Popeye?
But
Mr.
like,
Sailor, hello? Like what?
If Chick-fil-A can have chicken in a salad, pizza is a salad. Honestly.
Oh my, what the? No. Have you ever heard of chicken salad? It's chicken and salad. It's not a salad, but it's chicken and a salad. And just mixing them together.
At
It's
Chick-fil-A,
like-
the entire salad's pretty much just chicken.
I mean, but our entire menu is just chicken. Let's
Sure,
be
yeah.
honest. Except, okay, but mornings we sell sausage. How hypocritical is that? We're Chick-fil-A, but we sell sausage in the morning. What is that? But yeah, this. Anyways, back to the topic I was talking about is just change. It's a good thing. Something that I haven't come to grasp very well, but just truly figuring out and truly changing, swapping things up. I mean, I'm doing that with Smash, right? Picked up new characters. I picked up Byleth, which is a character I didn't play like 3 months ago. I'll be honest, I mainly picked it up because MKLeo. I saw some MKLeo clips and I was like, man, Byleth is so cool. I should play Byleth. And that was my entire reasoning for just playing Byleth.
Change equals what you do to DC play.
True.
Honestly.
I mean, but like, who you spend time with, what you input is what you output.
Yeah.
The Bible says that, so it has to be true. Is what you, well, I mean, that's basically what it says. Is out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. You know, it's like, it's fairly true. Is right, is whatever you, who you're spending time with, what you're listening to, who you like changes how you respond to things, how you act, all that stuff. So, like, it's not like it's completely secluded.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, some of my humor, right, comes from people I talk to. Some of my humor. Some of my humor is just me. Sometimes I'm like, where did that come from? I just
like,
have
that's
no
not
idea.
me.
Like, just like, that's literally not me. And then there's sometimes where it's just like, oh, I remember somebody saying that, and I was like, oh, I thought that was funny, so I'll just say it to someone else, you know? What is that angle? Sour spots are so weird in this game.
Let's forget how weird Zero Suit Samus feels.
Zero Suit Samus is a very interesting character. Solomon mains Zero Suit Samus, so I play this matchup a lot.
I can see it, the little I know about him.
I mean, he just wanted a hot woman to play, let's be honest. That's right, Solomon. If you're listening, you know it's true.
Send this one clip to him, even before it's posted.
Just before it's posted, send one clip. He'll agree, too. I mean, I don't think that's the actual reason he plays, but he would totally just agree for the bit.
So would his girlfriend.
True. That's more of a compliment to her. No. Oh man. Oh what? That was so my bad. I jumped straight into that. Bro, that's Heather grab. It's like messes me up.
I forget she has it.
I always have the bomb. You always give it back, and then you just come straight to it.
If I'm
going down, you're going down with me. You caught that? Bro.
Forgot that this also has tap jump.
Oh, and your name?
Yeah.
We can change it.
Oh no, I'm fine. I just have to readjust my head for it. Especially with Zero Suit Samus, because I feel like she's very, like, more willing to let it be a jump than, like, most characters. If that makes sense.
Willing to let it be a jump? What do you mean by that?
Like, I feel like the sensitivity, oh my gosh, for the tap jump is way higher for her than most characters.
Or like you're saying like short hops aren't really.
Yeah.
I don't think it's really changed, but she has a more float.
Mm-hmm. But even
try
like
with
Sora,
Mewtwo. Oh my goodness.
Even like Sora, who's a very floaty character.
Like the most floaty character.
Yeah, it feels fine for me. Maybe it's just because I'm more used to Sora.
I guess yeah, it's probably because you're more used to Sora. That would be my best guess.
Mention Sora. You gonna do Nintendo Sora?
Huh?
You gonna do Nintendo ripoff Sora, except he came first.
Oh, Pit?
Yeah.
Bro, I do not think of Pit as Nintendo ripoff Sora.
Neither do I. Just look at the comparison of characters.
I mean, okay, yeah, I see it. I was about to say it's just the hair. It's not. I see it. I see it, yeah. No, yeah, I see it. Wow.
You're never gonna be able to look at Pit
I will
again.
never be able to look at him again. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Except Pit was the OG, so like...
My landscaping... Okay, so I work 2 jobs. And I work a landscaping company and I work at Chick-fil-A. My landscape... So ever since I got back from the musical, I have not worked a landscaping day. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks. So I guess that's... But it's like inconsistent, so it's kind of just whenever they need me. So it's not like... You know, it's not... It's not a consistent everyday thing. It's just kind of whenever they need me. But they have not called me back. I wonder if they know that I'm back. I should probably text them to be like, hey, can I work again? Ever?
Do I still have a job?
Do I still have a job? Have you not fired me yet? That's kind of whack if you haven't fired me yet. Oh, I thought you were dead there for a split second. I just forgot you had the side B. I really just forgot you had the side B.
Yeah.
Bro, side B just chases
Aiden
so
hates
far.
the side B.
I feel like everyone hates the side B. Some people won't tell you that they hate this idea.
You used to hate the lightning, but then you got used to it.
See, I hated all of Sora when he came out. Because, like, a lot of Sora is, like, the Disney characters. Like, a lot of Kingdom Hearts. So it felt so weird having the rights to Sora, but not to the Disney characters. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't feel like really Sora without them.
I mean, also, I feel like I kind of got used to Sora.
Oh, with the character?
In Smash.
Yeah, I was used to the character being in Smash. It just, again, it doesn't really feel like Sora without the Disney character.
Yeah.
Why am I missing that so
Have,
much?
like, Donald and Goofy as, like, tag-ins.
But yeah, like, I mean, it just feels like they should at least have be in the background of it.
Or, like,
you know? Yeah, or like a taunt or something. It's just they're nowhere to be found, and that just was really weird.
Because Disney didn't want to release too much. And then
Well, I mean, they paid like a couple $100,000 for Sora just to be in the game.
And
But honestly, it's because Disney's broke because they're making crap movies. Okay.
yeah, Disney's broke.
They are. They lost $4 million. Sorry, not 4 million. Yeah, I know it's 4 million. $4 million in streaming last year. Just streaming. Like nothing else. Like just streaming. That's insane. Even like a big corporation like that still can't handle that kind of loss. And all of their movies are flopping at the box office. No. Like the best they got right now is Pixar, and Pixar has been making like really generic. Like look at Elemental, right? It's the most generic, safe bet movie you've ever seen in your life. Like it's the most common trophy story that exists. Because they're just trying to make some easy cash.
And because, like, even though it's backfiring, they don't want to spend as much as it takes to make a movie in today's age and have it completely flop, even though it is. But like, they want to be safe.
They want to.
They don't want to be.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to branch out and like try new directions of things that nobody has ever seen before.
But that's kind of how they got their start, though.
Yeah.
And it's because they did something different. Especially Pixar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Pixar started because they could make very compelling stories in a very interesting manner. And that's just not how what they're doing now. Now they're just making very generic stories in an uninteresting, like, generic manner. Because now it's generic because they've just been doing it for years. Like the Pixar art style, right? It's cartoony and disproportionate, but realistic. Mm-hmm. And everybody knows the Pixar art style. I mean, you look at the movie Soul, right? It's a very uninteresting looking film. The animation industry is changing so much. You look at a movie like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
We're talking about animation. Like, how can you not?
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse
Dude.
revolutionized
Hobie
animation.
himself revolutionized animation, honestly.
But like that movie does an incredible job at showing what animation could and should be. Like how incredible things can look. And just absolutely amazing things can look if you just try something different.
Yeah.
Because it's getting kind of bland. Bringing it back. Consistent. We're getting bored of the consistency. We need to see something different. We need to see something that we haven't seen either before or in a while. We're getting sick of all the consistency. We want something to see something new. Which, like, we know they can do, obviously.
I mean, who knows at this point?
I mean, I meant more of like Hollywood
Yeah.
movie industry than Disney. I'm not even sure if Disney can make something new at this point. They can't even make their old stuff right, so I don't trust them with anything new at the moment. Like, if you can't make your old stuff right, like, I don't know, how are you gonna make something new? Like,
And like, Across the Spider-Verse, the thing is, I brought up Hobie, like, that was a lot of work is the thing as well.
a lot of money.
Yeah. Like,
Like, paying the animators to spend that much time on one character is, like, actually insane.
But like it was so worth it.
Oh, it was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so worth it. From the viewer's standpoint.
But it's also the sense of like, I feel like me and you are in this weird boat of a lot of people just don't go do film, appreciated film as much as just have like a colorful light show for their children.
That's
more
so
than
true.
not.
Film is more of a babysitter for a lot of
Yeah.
moms than actually like film.
If they feel like, oh, we want to actually go out and not just have YouTube babysit our kids right now.
Oh.
To feel like an
Whoa,
actual.
Going into real insults to nowadays.
I want to feel like a parent for one night.
Oh shoot, I'm dead. Oh,
Nope.
never mind, you messed it up.
I keep doing that with that. Whenever that hits, I accidentally side A again. Whatever it's called, I'm too tired for this.
Smash attack?
Yes.
Oh!
I caught
Bro.
it. Just, poof.
Bro, actually, what? Oh, it didn't activate Rage Drive. I wonder why. Somebody in the comments. Why can I not get this kill? What the actual? How heavy is Kazuya?
You've been not playing Daisy for too long.
I know. I'm getting lax.
Kazuya, what the heck?
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Thank
finally.
you. Oh my goodness! That was so rough. How?
If you died from that after that.
That would have been sad, yeah. I'm dead here if I
Nope.
fell off. I'm dead. I fell off and I died anyways. Oh, that was such a rough round for me. Wow.
That second stock, man.
Hey,
Kazuya
bro,
just would not
170.
die. 180.
How? Check it. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Man.
we'll have to check it after.
You could have checked it on the scroll.
I don't care at this point.
Oh, man. So many other things that I've been branching out to. I want to branch out to more music stuff. Like, I mentioned I was listening to music, but I really want to branch out to, like, playing more things.
Yeah.
Like, I want to, in my gap year, I want to learn how to play guitar. And then,
Not
yeah.
a didgeridoo.
No, well, I've thought about doing the didgeridoo. It's just like, the didgeridoo, one, I already have a guitar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have one that's mine.
Technically.
Like, my parents have one and they're gonna let me use it. You know, like, but the didgeridoo just doesn't have any more, like a lot of applications.
Yeah.
Like, you can, like, a lot of people, everybody's gonna want a guitar when they're, like, doing music stuff.
Trust me, everybody wants a didgeridoo.
Except Caleb.
Yeah.
We had a conversation with our friend Caleb at a camp night one night, and we talked about didgeridoos for so
40
long.
minutes.
For 40 minutes. He just was so done with didgeridoos
And
afterwards.
he started that conversation by asking what we think the coolest instrument is. He did not know what he was starting.
Oh man, yeah, he literally just did not know what he was getting himself into. It just... He was not ready for my passion about didgeridoos. Oh shoot, you hit that? Bro. My absolute passion. No, but I want to pick up the guitar because there's just so many applications for guitar. And I want to get more into music because not only do I want to listen to music, I want to play music.
Start a band.
Band podcast?
Keep doing that.
Smash attack? Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't work. You have to bring me out, do a jab lock.
Yeah.
Like a jab reset, sorry. Not a jab lock. Bro, what was that exchange? Oh my goodness.
I forgot you had that.
It's mostly not usable. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much lag time on it that it's really hard to use it, like, well. You know, it's like, because there's so much lag time on the move, it's not useful.
I didn't
really.
have a jump.
Ooh, that sucks. That really sucks. I feel like I had that one though.
Yeah. It depended on if I got that rage drive.
I mean, you were at 100, so you would have gotten it soon.
No, I got it. I had it, but
if you
landing it.
If you hit the
yeah.
rage drive. Got it. Yeah. Oh man, but just working on a lot of things in my life, figuring things out.
That may or may not change by the time this goes out.
Well,
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm debating 2 career choices right now. I've been talking a lot. That's just true. I've been talking a lot. I've been debating 2.
I mean, when do you not?
Wow. I mean, to be fair, I'm the more talkative one of the 2 of us. Especially on this podcast. This podcast has been me talking.
I mean, you go on rants more than I do.
I guess I track a lot. And I definitely go on rants more than you do, 100%. Oh, that was meant to be Nair, not a downer. Yeah, my rants, come on, they're gonna love my rants though. That's gonna be everybody's favorite part of this podcast. Just me going on tangents about things.
I mean, that's gonna be the...
That should be half the podcast. Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
But you were gonna bring up having like your own separate section to just go on.
Yeah,
rants.
no, I was talking about if we ever post this, just let me know in the comments if you wanted this to happen. But I was talking about just having a section devoted for me just ranting about whatever I was thinking about at that particular moment. You know, like basically like having a passion section. Literally just designed for me to just rant about things. Because I get on a lot of tangents. The wind box. Like, I get on a lot of tangents and just kind of going off.
Oh my gosh, that goes
Wow.
so far.
You mess that up so much. It's like, that, I feel like that's half your deficits in order. Just forgetting how far it goes.
It's unbelievable just how far it does.
Oh man, I mess it up.
If you
Imagine I
missed
messed
that,
that up.
yeah.
That would be mine. Yours is your up B, mine is mine up B.
What just...
That was a weird exchange. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, but like, I'm debating. Yeah, I was. You know, it's basically gonna call it Ethan's passions. It's just going through like a bunch of the random things. Like I want to talk about. I'm very into film. I'm very into collecting retro games, and I'm very into the Bible. You know, like I those things I get really passionate about, and I just like to talk about them for a long time. And so just having a section, talk about having just a section for me to just be able to talk about them, just to be, you know, to rant about them basically. And so I was gonna call it Ethan's Passions, and you know, if that sounds like something you'd listen to, just let me know. I'll probably do it anyways, but
Because that's just...
because
you.
I mean, like, it's just I want to have fun with it, you know, like I'm gonna get sucked into it, whether that's on the podcast or not, or if that's a separate
Or
thing. Is
you
kind of
just
the question.
record it for your own hearing.
It's just for me to have a reason to talk to a mic. I never post anything. Just always just talk about it.
I just come over, you're just listening to yourself talk.
Like, oh, that's a good point.
You made a real good point there.
that one was big brain. just sitting in a room listening to myself chat forever.
No, you just got like 6 monitors. They're all different parts.
They're all just no. I turn on the loop monitor function in OBS so I can just talk. So it sounds like I'm at a convention instead of just in my room being psychotic. Makes it sound like I'm chatting to somebody with a mic or something.
to where your parents think you actually hang out with people, and I'm not just your schizophrenic demon.
Where they think that I actually have a social life besides just you and Douglas. But they think I'm actually doing something. They're like, oh my gosh, he really does have friends. They come down, it's just me talking.
It's just 6 of you.
it's just, yeah, it's just me on a wonder. I set up one of those, you ever seen those TikToks that are just like you're, like, it's like good boyfriend ASMR or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's just like them talking, just talking. Where it's like, where they ask you a question, they're like, yeah. So how do you feel about this? That's how I feel too. And then they kind of do like a weird, like, schmolder type of weird thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that'd literally just be me. I'd record myself doing that, and then I'd listen to myself and answer the questions.
Oh, yeah. You're just on a Zoom
man.
call with yourself.
I've had text conversations with myself before, I'll be honest. When I was younger, my siblings hated playing specifically Monopoly with me, but a lot of games they wouldn't play with me. Or like, you ever had your parents, like when I was younger, my parents would have this thing where they were like, go entertain yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And so instead of having like doing stuff with your siblings or doing stuff with them, like entertain yourself. In those moments, I would play Monopoly by myself.
You just got cracked at Monopoly.
You can't really be cracked at Monopoly. Like, I don't...
You rigged the dice against yourself.
I actually did that. I'm gonna be honest. I rigged things against myself and for myself, because I would get attached to certain embodiments of myself, and I'd be like, oh no, he has to win. So when bad things would happen,
Dude,
I would just be like, no, we're gonna re-roll. Like...
Or
Because
like,
I would get attached to who I wanted to win.
yeah, same, bro.
Like, even though they were all really just me. And it was kind of insane how attached I would get to just embodiments of myself.
I used to play Life by myself a lot because like
My
that
life
had
gives you lemons. Sorry.
that had more of a basis of being able to play it technically single player because it had it like turn based thing
Sorry,
and not
never
just
sorry.
luck. But so I would roll. It's like I don't want that space. So I'll re-roll.
It's just you're not even playing the game at this point.
It's like
You're cheating, but it's legal because there's nobody else playing.
It's just like I need $500. The bank's right there. Nobody sees me. It's fine.
I mean, technically everybody who's playing the game saw you do it, but like,
yeah,
nobody cares.
All my sleep paralysis demons just
You, yourself, and you.
Who knows, man? Maybe this entire thing is just one long sleep paralysis.
Yeah, no, it turns out we never actually made a podcast. You're just hallucinating right now.
It's my brain's just like, you can't have
You
it
ever
that
listen
easy.
to-
You need two
It
and a
was
half
all a
hours of
dream.
pain.
I used to read Word Up magazine. You ever listen to that song?
What?
It's Juicy by Biggie.
Oh.
It just starts out with "It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine," and I quote that all the time. That was like a early 2000s song. It was like I don't know actually I don't know when the song was popular and when it was released are two different things.
Also, I thought Biggie was like a 90s rapper.
Biggie was, but I'm talking like when this song was popular.
Yeah.
You know, it's not necessarily when it came out. I'm talking like when it was popular. You know, and so it was popular like early 2000s. But it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper. I don't actually do the rap, but
Honestly, though, like the only explanation for having friends is
for
you're schizophrenic.
yeah, the only
For me
explanation for you
specifically.
having friends is literally just that you actually don't.
Honestly,
Oh, so close.
like there's literally just no other explanation unless you grew up with me or you're a schizophrenic demon.
Or you're also another schizophrenic who's hallucinating you.
You just are hallucinating each. It's like having somebody else be in your dream.
Bro, that's so weird. You've had that happen, right?
Yeah.
Where like somebody else is in your dream, and it feels like they're there and it's them, and they respond all the same, but it's really just. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Okay. I've had instances where people have told me like a dream they had, and a couple nights prior I had a similar dream, and it had both of us in it.
That
and
is
it really
so
weirded
weird.
me out.
That is so weird. That is like.
Oh, okay.
If that hit, that would have been sick.
I'm just like, is there like just like you got a dream network system?
Oh, if I wouldn't have flipped it. Oh, dang. I thought you were dead from that, I'll be honest. Whee! Whee!
Honestly,
No, but
you
there's
might
been
have
so
not
many-
made that if I didn't shoot you.
No, I would have made it, barely. But I would have. But, yeah, dreams are so weird. Dreams are... That's a...
It's because we can't
such an original
understand
thought.
them at
Such
all.
an original thought.
Yeah.
Dreams are kind of whack, though. For real, for
Honestly.
real.
I did crack cocaine in a dream. I'm fine.
Rating pending.
Mention drugs. It's for kids.
No,
They have
it's
to
fine.
take
It's
them.
totally cool. You ever watch Zootopia? It swears in that movie, and there's a lot of drug references. So, I mean, we're good.
And
That
all-
movie's PG.
I'm not gonna go there because again, rating pending. Heck yeah, man.
Oh, man. Bro, was I at 69 metal rating pending?
Weren't you always?
Oh, I'm always at 69 metal.
Because when me, you, and Aiden played, you were. Have we just been playing that long?
Apparently so. We've been, what is
about
it,
an hour
121?
and 20. Hour 20-ish.
I don't know how long we're going to this. This is just
So
kind
we're
of how
just
I
kind of
feel like it. True.
We just switched games halfway through.
I'd be down. But honestly, I enjoy Smash, so.
I also don't know what game we've switched to.
Tears of the Kingdom.
2-player.
Nope, just Tears of the Kingdom. I don't want you playing. What?
Just record Breath of the Wild redo Master
Oh yeah,
Trials.
no, we did a while ago. We were this is when we were originally like thinking of the podcast idea. That's how
Was it?
long. That's how long this was.
I thought that was December that we did that.
Well, I mean, like,
Because it was the game, shortly after the Game Awards.
was it really?
Yeah, it was when we
But-
first started hanging out together.
Or like we should. I think that was more of a joke though. It wasn't a reality until later.
True.
Like
We were just like, we
had
should start a podcast.
we had a joke about it starting a podcast.
Because
which
every
so
guy
stinking wrong.
does.
I mean, every guy has a joke about starting
Yeah.
a podcast. I feel like
We just
we
are
just
better
actually
than
did.
all of them.
We're just better. Honestly, skill issue.
Humble too.
Like honestly, not starting a podcast, kind of skill issue.
Oh my gosh.
That was rough. But like we
We,
wait.
we beat the Trial Sword beginner trials with each having one half of a Joy-Con.
Yeah, I had the
in
left
Breath of the
one, right?
Wild.
And you had the right one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So
like,
I
I
had-
had all combat aspects, you had all movement.
Yeah, I had the movement.
Yeah,
Honestly, half of what makes a game is its movement, though.
sure.
Okay, a lot of games. Yes, RPGs exist. My bad. But a lot of
Turn-based
games.
RPGs.
Specifically, yeah, more specific.
Because regular RPGs, it still is movement, because you
Right,
can
yeah.
dodge and stuff.
But movement is a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of.
I mean,
what makes
also,
a game
to
fun.
be fair,
That's why Mario Odyssey is a lot of.
without me, not a single one of those arrows would have gone out. That of like the 50 that we used,
We did use a lot of arrows.
because it was the strat. Because we couldn't.
It
get
was
close.
the strat because
It
like
was bombs and arrows. I mean, that was my strat when I did it solo, like a couple years ago. It's just a strat for Trials of Sword.
honestly, arrows is just a strat for Breath of the Wild.
For me and you, especially. I feel like a lot of people do, but I feel like me and you use it definitely more frequently than most players.
I can see that.
Oh, I forgot that.
I figured. I was like, he keeps shooting arrows. I bet you he forgot about this.
Arrows.
Wow, I said arrows. Lasers.
We're getting to that stage.
I don't know. Bro, it's 1:20 in the morning. It's-
This is your This is your normal though, so it's fine.
True. I'm normally up this late anyways.
We both are.
But that's why this podcast is gonna be so nice.
Except it's not gonna be at night, usually.
That's true. It's gonna be an afternoon.
Just other people that we'll have on aren't
Night
psychopaths
people.
like us. Oh, you said
Not
it
night
the,
people,
You
that's
said
a
it the
normal
nice way.
That's a normal people who are up this late are just night people. We're psychopaths.
I mean, can you disagree, honestly?
I can. I'm just not going to. I can make an argument.
I mean, just being a psychopath is just being normal at this point.
True.
Oh, not this. The platform.
Bro, I missed that so many times.
Buddy, please, sir, come here.
No.
Oh, dang it.
Bro, why didn't it activate? Bro.
I think it's because I'm Yeah. If I press any direction on the stick, like right as I grab you, it doesn't activate.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing that. I thought you were. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I know.
That explains a lot. Oh my gosh.
It's fine. You were dead there anyway. We're gonna hit you with a smash back. Hot, got him.
That can't really. Okay. I see you. I keep forgetting you just completely roll profile. Automatic turnaround. Let's go. Come here.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I missed it. You did forward air. That's so rough. I'm dead here.
I keep.
You did it again.
I need to stop that. My gosh. It costs me so much. Yeah, I know. That cost me the round.
That did cost you the round,
Yeah.
honestly.
If I
Just would have done down B instead.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have won that, let's be honest. I really shouldn't have. My Mario is not good at all.
My anything is not.
No, your Sora was pretty good. Like, your Sora's normally pretty good.
I mean, like when we first started, I only played him, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
I'm gonna keep
Also,
on Mario
he's
for a
just
little bit.
annoying.
Sora?
Yeah,
A little bit.
because of the side B specifically.
But, I mean, I still had fun with it,
Yeah.
so.
It's not King K roll levels.
I don't think anything will ever be King K roll.
They just add a character to spite you for saying that, because this will be in public recording. What the heck just happened there?
I tried to grab you, and it worked, but you hit me. That's my best guess. What? How'd you get that out? What frame does that come out on?
Kazuya just chooses what frame.
I want frame 1, always. Oh, what? Bro.
Honestly, the way he presented Kazuya with the announcement, I feel like that's how the development was like, what does Kazuya want in this game?
I feel like the development was, what does he not have already? Oh, he doesn't have a stun? Just make a side B. Oh, he doesn't have a trip? Make it back tilt. Oh, he doesn't have an automatic hitter? Just make it A. Oh, he doesn't have a projectile? Oh, he doesn't have a reflector? That's literally like he has everything. He has absolutely everything. Come here.
Oh, damn it.
Like, he literally, he has a reflector, he has a trip, he has a taser, he has a projectile, he has a, like, it's literally, he just has everything.
I forget, he wasn't the last DLC.
No, Sora was.
Yeah. I feel like they're just like Kazuya is one of the last. We'll just make him the most broken character in the game, except not really, because Steve exists, who can literally just be invincible.
Literally just turn invincible. Bro, that hit me. I thought it hit you. Nice. Yes, he literally just turned into this one. Dumb. What were we talking about before this? I completely forgot. Oh no!
I genuinely forget.
I don't know.
We were talking about Psychopaths, Breath of the Wild, Trial of the Sword.
Oh yeah.
Until you mentioned arrows with Kazuya.
Lasers. Oh yeah. I felt like there was something else though.
Technically instruments, I guess.
Oh, that's where we. Bro, auto turner was so your friend there. That
felt good after last round.
Yeah, I deserved it. I deserved that one. Oh man. All right. I feel like we call it a day.
Yeah.
We hit 1:30. I feel like it's a good start. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, good job. I wouldn't have.
I'm proud of you.
My attention
son.
span is like. I'm kidding. I listen to a lot of podcasts, honestly, but we can get to that another day.
Yeah, for potentially another podcast.
For potentially.
I'm proud of you, son. I know you don't hear that much. Oh, I'm sorry, son or daughter.
True. I doubt we'll
don't want to get canceled first.
I don't think we'll get any female listeners. We get a female listener, that'll be weird.
We gotta be careful. We're starting out. We don't want to already get canceled right off the bat.
Actually, that'd be really funny. It's canceled first episode.
The amount of publicity we get, man.
Oh yeah, getting canceled and removed from YouTube first episode. We'll actually just be like, actually, Xi Jinping is a jerk and dead, and then canceled. Man. That's just like I get canceled in 10 seconds. But like the WHO, I don't know. Do we really know who?
Who is who? Find out next time on Bald Podcast.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for listening, all.
Yeah, thanks.
Make sure to subscribe if you like the content. Give us a like if you care about it.
Comment what you want to talk about if you.
Oh yeah, and yeah, what do you want us to talk about? If there's anything, and if I should make a passion section, I'm thinking about it, but who knows? We'll see if we get any response. See you guys next time.
Other suggestions for the channel.
See you guys later.